What is going on, everybody? How you guys doing? My name is JX Kicks, and I want to welcome you guys back to another video on the channel. Today we got a not a special video or anything crazy, but I wanted to do an unboxing of some sneakers that I did want when they first came out. But usually all the time it happens to where I want a sneaker, and this time I could have gotten the sneaker, but I kind of like didn't want to get it at first because I thought it was just like an Aki colorway. But after a while, I ended up getting the sneakers, and I paid actually below retail from them through Go, and I was just happy to get these. And so we're gonna be looking at a pair of 350s today. I thought this was one of the sneakers that, you know, that was gonna like change the idea of what Yeezy is today, if that makes sense. But no, everything's still the same, and I'm gonna get to the reason why I say that in a second. But the box is a standard Yeezy box, 350 box, of course. This is a V2. The box is regular. But the reason why I say change up the idea of how Adidas did things is because the colorway of this is actually the salt colorway of the Yeezy 350 V2. And if you guys don't know, the salt Yeezy 350 V2 is the last Kanye named Yeezy to come out from Adidas. And that's kind of sad for a lot of people, including me. Like, I wanted more Yeezys to come out, but you know how Adidas had their controversy with Kanye and all that. They ended their partnership. Unfortunately, we don't get no more Yeezys unless you want to go scouting for older Yeezys from back in the day. Personally, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to get some Yeezys that, you know, that are older. I'm trying to get some what them Red Jones called, the all black with the red stripe. They're like some Team Red type stuff. I'm trying to get them. I'm trying to get the Reds back. I'm trying to get the Oreos. Like, there's a couple colorways that I'm scouting that are older. And then once, you know, everything starts popping off and everything, then I'll start getting into the hyper ones like the Nike Yeezys and all that extra stuff. But let's get into the shoe real quick. I got an 8.5 because that's the only size that was available for me. And yeah, let's get into them. For some reason, GOAT didn't have a size 9, and I was so skeptical about it because I'm like, okay, yeah, I had a size 9 like 2 weeks ago, and all of a sudden, all of them are gone. Like, that don't make sense. But this is the Yeezy 350 Salt. Like I said, I did pick them at an 8.5, which is a little bit tight, but it is what it is, and they were more expensive too. But this is like I said, the Yeezy 350 Salt V2s. I didn't like the other ones, the Slate. I forgot what they call it. I think they're called the Slate. I didn't like them because they were too much of like a simple type sneaker. They looked like a beluga without an orange stripe on it. So I just didn't pick them up. But these, on the other hand, they're like a minty green color, like a blue tint with a black stripe. And I remember when the blue tints came out, the first thing I said was, I hope they bring out a similar model with a black stripe that has the color of the actual, the letters and the numbers had the same color of the actual outer of the sneaker. And they did. They came out with basically a blue tint with what I wanted, the black stripe. And at first, when I first got these, I'm like, these look nothing like the blue tints, blah, 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 blah. And like, after comparing them, the only difference is that this sneaker, like from in person, it seems a little bit more darker than the actual blue tint. But besides that, everything else is so similar that it's like, you know, I couldn't go wrong with it. And I know a lot of people, personally, they didn't like this shoe because of how a lot of people from where I'm from, they said it was too simple. But yet again, every single 350 is simple. Besides the mixed old colorways and everything like that, every other 350 is pretty much simple. And for me, I like simple. And for this colorway to come out, I feel like they listened to my words without even hearing me out. And they came up with this kind of like blue tint type style, and I was so happy. But when I first seen them in my hand, I was like, nah, I'm a pass on them, blah blah blah. And I don't regret it because after a while, it was kind of like, first of all, you're saving money and everything like that. You're not spending $230, but later on, I ended up spending more money than I should have. But it is what it is. For retail, this was $230. For you guys don't know, Yeezys went up $10 before they ended their partnership, and that was going to be the future of Yeezy going up $10, $20. Wave runners were gonna cost for like 320, 3 something. I know it was above 300 because retail was 300, I think. But they kept going higher and higher, and for a lot of people that was a bad thing because a lot of people want Yeezys, but they don't want to spend $300. Like I'm like me personally myself, I can afford Yeezys, but at the same time I don't want to spend the 300 or 320 because I could be saving me $100 and spend 200 on a pair of Yeezys, a used pair and all that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people is going that route now. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to find used Yeezys for 120 if it's a bad colorway, or maybe 180 if it's a really good colorway but it's used. Like a lot of people are going that route, including me. But for this specific colorway, nobody had my size used, so I had to get a brand new pair, and it's still not my size. I have size down, but it is what it is. But just to get into the shoe a little bit, you know, completely, you guys already know what a 350 looks like, the rubber midsole and outsole. For the people who don't know, and that's late to the party, like real late, a lot of people say that these 350s are like the midsole and the outsole are like completely like one. That is completely incorrect. If you guys could see, there's a line right here that kind of, you know, like it lets you know that the midsole and the outsole is not part of each other. It's separate, so they clamp them joints together. I don't know why people still think about that today. That's something random that I wanted to put in the video, but that's just something out there. A lot of people saying that, and that's not true. But the color is completely the same throughout the whole sneaker. It's like a minty blue tint colorway, obviously, and then you got the one black stripe on there. Something else that I noticed about the shoe is that the knit is way different. It's way more softer, and if you have another pair of Yeezys around your house and you bought this colorway, you should feel you should feel it like this. When I first seen them, like this was like completely down just like that. And I remember my first pair of Yeezys were replicas because I didn't know at that time, and they were just like this. So when I seen this, I'm like, oh no, go scam me. But after like looking at the UPC and the box and all that extra stuff and verifying them, these came out to be legit with the tags and everything. But yeah, this feels like a fake Yeezy. And the reason why I say this, like I said, I had a pair of reps before, and I remember when I first started making reps of 350 V2s, it was, I'm not gonna say it was bad, but the knit was so soft that it felt good, but at the same time, that's not how it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be like firm. But now I guess they went kind of like the replica route and and it seems like Adidas are making it. I'm not gonna say fake Yeezy because it's a real Yeezy, but it seems like they're going like that route where they're using less materials and all that extra stuff, and I don't really like that because you want a firm Yeezy. You want something to kind of snug your feet and make it feel comfortable. And a lot of people do like the less materials, but if I'm paying an extra $10 for a pair of sneakers, I want more material. I want more stuff on it, and for them to decrease the amount of like padding, and you could tell, I don't want to hear people in the comment section saying you're delusional, because if you have these pair of sneakers, you would know that this is less material. But I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about these. The only downside I have, like I just said currently, was the materials. I mean, the materials are cool and all, but and they're soft, but I feel like this is something that can rip in like 2.5 seconds. Like, look, I don't know if you can see that. There's nothing wrong with it, but like you could tell it might rip. And that's weird to me because these for Adidas to be doing like stuff like this, it's weird. That's the only complaint I have about the shoe, though. Besides that, this is something that I completely wanted, the blue tint with the black stripe. They're brand new, by the way. Oh, and just so you guys can know, the inside of it is also like a blue tint color. Everything's the same color, so I didn't want to make this video too long. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me get the other side on these. Excuse me, Yeezy 350 V2 salts. Yeah, let me know in the comment section below what's the thought process. Am I delusional to think that this got less material, even though I know it does, or you guys find it cool that this is a little bit more, you know, wider friendly or whatever? Yeah, just let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I know this is a real late video, but I wanted to show you guys what I picked up. You know what I'm saying? If I'm picking up something, I'm gonna do a video about it. And I just want to let you guys know beforehand, when it comes to this channel, I know people have a lot of recommendations on like Off-Whites and stuff like that, and Off-White Air Forces and stuff. I don't have the money for Off-White Air Forces, you heard me? So it's like, no, we're not doing that. Of course, I made a video of my 2 collections, and y'all can see that in the comment section below. But looking at the options that they have for that type of side of Air Forces, it just wasn't looking good for Off-Whites. And if you know, you know. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Comment, like, subscribe. I appreciate the support in the channel lately. Let me know what you guys want to see in the video. Be reasonable with me. I'm just starting to grow the YouTube channel. So yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching. This is JX Kicks. Peace.